China's advancements in invisibility technology have made headlines in the military and technological spheres. The nation has been investing heavily in creating materials and devices that could potentially render objects invisible or undetectable to various detection methods. These innovations are not just theoretical but are being tested and fine-tuned, with the goal of revolutionizing stealth technology. While we often associate invisibility with science fiction, China's research is pushing the boundaries of what was once thought impossible. From radar-absorbing materials to adaptive camouflage, these technologies could have a profound impact on how warfare is conducted in the future. The most impressive aspect of these developments is that they could provide a serious advantage on the battlefield, making it harder for enemies to detect or target military equipment. As China's invisibility technologies progress, it is becoming increasingly clear that the US and other global powers need to pay attention to these developments. In this script, we will explore China's research into invisibility technologies, its current status, and its potential implications for modern warfare. The science behind invisibility technology is complex but fascinating. At its core, it involves manipulating electromagnetic waves to achieve stealth. Metamaterials are the key component of this technology. These materials are artificially engineered to bend light and radar waves around objects, making them effectively invisible to radar, infrared sensors, and in some cases, even the naked eye. This manipulation of light allows for objects to become less detectable, significantly enhancing stealth capabilities. Adaptive camouflage is another important element in this research. Inspired by nature, particularly creatures like chameleons and cuttlefish, adaptive camouflage uses materials that can change color and texture to blend seamlessly into their environment. This allows an object or individual to disappear from visual detection, making it nearly impossible to spot in diverse surroundings. Both of these technologies, when combined, could provide an almost foolproof means of concealment. China has made significant strides in both metamaterials and adaptive camouflage, positioning itself as a leader in this field. The Chinese military has already tested radar-absorbing materials and color-changing fabrics, signaling the early stages of deployment. China's advancements in invisibility technology are not merely theoretical. The nation has made substantial progress in developing practical, deployable systems. One of the most notable examples is the radar-absorbing cloth developed by the Air Force Engineering University in Lebanon. This flexible material can be applied to military assets, such as tanks, aircraft, and artillery, to reduce their radar signature and make them harder to detect by enemy radar systems. The material works by absorbing radar waves rather than reflecting them, effectively masking the object from radar detection. This technology has been successfully tested and has shown promising results in both controlled environments and field trials. In addition to radar-absorbing materials, Chinese researchers have also focused on developing adaptive camouflage technologies. Researchers at Zhejiang University have introduced a novel, aero-amphibious, invisibility cloak for drones. This cloak allows drones to maintain their stealth capabilities across various environments, including land, air, and water. The material adjusts to its surroundings, effectively making the drone invisible to both human observers and detection systems. Such technologies have the potential to transform the way military drones are used, providing a significant tactical advantage in surveillance and reconnaissance operations. One of the most exciting developments in China's invisibility research is the progress made in adaptive camouflage materials. Researchers have focused on creating fabrics and coatings that can change their appearance to blend into different environments, much like a chameleon changes its color. The development of self-adaptive photochromism (SAP) materials is one of the most promising advancements in this area. SAP materials are capable of changing color and pattern in response to their environment, providing a highly effective means of visual concealment. These materials can be applied to clothing, military equipment, or even vehicles, making them nearly invisible in various settings. This technology could give military personnel the ability to blend seamlessly into their surroundings, significantly improving their chances of survival in hostile environments. The ability to change color or pattern in real time could be a game changer for soldiers on the ground, allowing them to remain undetected by enemies. While this technology is still in the experimental phase, its potential applications are immense. If successful, it could dramatically reduce the visibility of military assets and personnel, providing a major strategic advantage. Despite the significant advancements made by China in invisibility technology, the practical implementation of these innovations is still in the early stages. While radar-absorbing materials and adaptive camouflage fabrics have been tested successfully in controlled environments, they have not yet been widely deployed in active military operations. Several challenges remain before these technologies can be fully integrated into China's military arsenal. One of the biggest hurdles is the durability of these materials. In many cases, the fabrics and coatings used in invisibility technology are delicate and can be damaged under harsh conditions. For these materials to be effective in real-world scenarios, they must be able to withstand the rigors of combat, including extreme temperatures, humidity, and physical stress. Additionally, the cost of producing these advanced materials is currently high, making large-scale deployment difficult. China is working to overcome these challenges by refining the materials, improving their durability, and reducing production costs. As research progresses, it is likely that the technology will become more reliable and affordable, paving the way for its wider adoption in military operations. The implications of China's invisibility technologies for global military power are profound. The ability to make military assets and personnel invisible to radar and visual detection could revolutionize the way wars are fought. Stealth technology has already changed the dynamics of modern warfare, with countries investing heavily in making their weapons and aircraft harder to detect. If China's invisibility technologies become fully operational, they could provide a significant advantage in both offensive and defensive operations. For example, an invisible tank could infiltrate enemy lines undetected, gather intelligence, or even launch surprise attacks. Similarly, invisible drones could conduct surveillance or strike missions without being spotted by enemy forces. The potential applications of invisibility technology extend beyond the battlefield as well. In the realm of espionage and intelligence gathering, stealth technology could enable more covert operations, allowing countries to gather crucial information without alerting their adversaries. As a result, nations around the world are closely monitoring China's progress in this field and are likely investing in similar technologies to maintain strategic parity. The United States, in particular, is watching China's advancements in invisibility technology with great interest and concern. The U.S. military has long been a leader in stealth technology, with aircraft like the F-22 Raptor and F-35 Lightning II showcasing cutting-edge radar-absorbing designs. However, the rise of China's radar-absorbing materials and adaptive camouflage technologies presents a new challenge to U.S. dominance in the stealth arena. The U.S. is now investing more resources into developing countermeasures to detect and neutralize China's stealth technologies. This includes advancements in radar systems that can detect objects with low radar cross-sections, as well as the development of advanced infrared sensors. While the U.S. has a technological advantage in some areas, China's progress in stealth technology is rapidly catching up. As a result, the two countries are engaged in a race to develop the most advanced invisibility and counter-stealth technologies. This technological arms race is likely to escalate as both nations continue to push the boundaries of what is possible. The future of warfare is likely to be shaped by the continued development of invisibility technologies. As China's research progresses, we may see a new era of military tactics in which invisibility plays a central role. Soldiers, vehicles, and aircraft that are invisible to radar and visual detection could fundamentally alter the way battles are fought. The potential for surprise attacks, covert operations, and undetectable surveillance missions could give nations a significant edge in conflicts. However, the widespread use of invisibility technology also raises important ethical and strategic questions. The ability to conduct warfare without being detected could lead to more aggressive tactics, as countries might feel emboldened to take risks that they would otherwise avoid. Furthermore, the development of invisibility technologies could create new challenges in terms of arms control and international security. As more countries develop these technologies, it may become increasingly difficult to maintain stability in a world where military assets can operate with complete stealth. In conclusion, China's pursuit of invisibility technologies marks a significant milestone in the evolution of modern warfare. While the technology is still in its early stages, its potential applications are vast and could have a profound impact on military strategy in the coming decades. As China continues to refine its radar-absorbing materials, adaptive camouflage fabrics, and other stealth technologies, the global balance of power may shift. The US and other nations will need to adapt quickly to stay competitive in the field of stealth warfare. The next generation of combat will likely involve invisible soldiers, undetectable drones, and invisible weapons, fundamentally changing how wars are fought and won.